Well, one day I woke up at dawn, grabbed my cash and drove to Murphy's Pawn. Walked through the front door, then bought a coin that made me poor. I drove back home and couldn't pay the rent, so now I live in a tent. He spends all his money on rare and shiny gleams. Every time he finds a treasure, his face just beams. Each piece has a great tale to tell. Dreams of having fortune, he's in a spell. This morning I'd had enough and loaded all of my collection into the truck. I went back to Murphy's Pawn to sell my treasures, but to my dismay the best they could do was $4,300. I sold them Morgans, large cents, and half dimes, flying eagles, trade dollars, and trimes. He spends all his money on rare and shiny gleams. Every time he finds a treasure, his face just beams. Each piece has a great tale to tell. Dreams of having fortune, he's in a spell. I sold him Morgans, large cents, and half dimes, flying eagles, trade dollars, and trimes. He spends all his money on rare and shiny gleams. Every time he finds a treasure, his face just beams. Each piece has a great tale to tell. Dreams of having fortune, he's in a spell. I came up with a plan. I'd buy up coins to sell them all over again. The next day I hit up Ben, bought his entire collection. For 30 Benjis, 95, no one would buy them, and I could no longer afford to be alive. He spends all his money on rare and shiny gleams. Every time he finds a treasure, his face just beams. Each piece has a great tale to tell. Dreams of having fortune, he's in a spell. I sat outside Suther's Diner every day begging for money high. On Wednesday, a woman passed me by. She threw me the spare change. To my surprise, there was an 1856 small cent in the mix. $14,000 was the range. He spends all his money on rare and shiny gleams. Every time he finds a treasure, his face just beams. Each piece has a great tale to tell. Dreams of having fortune, he's in a spell. I sold that penny for 12 grand. As you can imagine, the cycle ran on. I fell a lot and rose again. Bottom line is this: don't buy coins from Ben.